Stephen, I get the idea, I get the media pitch, the president's wearing a mask, I get the count every day. What's the tangible fear level city to city in China? Are people getting used to this, or is there a new heightened fear as we go over 1,000 deaths?
I think there is, of course, a heightened frustration with the response. There is a growing criticism, of course, of how this has been responded to, even though the government has been lauding themselves a bit for their fast action to basically seal off Wuhan and many parts of Hubei province. But there is growing concern, obviously, the longer this goes on, and this death toll keeps on going up. I mean, the mortality rate with the number of confirmed cases up to about 2.4%. So 118 more deaths overnight, in addition to the tally that we've had, over 1,000 now. But one encouraging sign I might point out, and that is in the data, there were 42,638 confirmed cases. That was up by about 2,400 from yesterday. We've been averaging more than 3,000, 3,400 a day. So this is the first time we've had a lower number since February 1st. Does that mean the containment efforts have worked, or does that mean not enough people are being tested because there's a shortage of testing kits? There's arguments on both sides.
Yeah, so that's $1 million question, Stephen. I mean, if you look at what the market is reacting, is it the rate of infection? Is it the rate of recovery? What data points should we look at to see how bad this thing actually is?
Yeah, well, and we're going to be seeing that coming in the next couple of weeks. A lot of the projections that we've seen is that this virus could peak in the middle part of this month. The later part of this month, is the incubation period, is anywhere between, 8 days or 3 weeks. But we should be seeing the fruits of those containment efforts. The priority, obviously, all along since this really came to the forefront as a global issue, has been containment. But now there's a great article on the Bloomberg terminal from Bloomberg Economics suggesting that the government is starting to transition a little bit from that emergency response to now getting production back up. And that's the big challenge right now, is getting all these idle factories back and get them manned, get all those migrant workers back to the factories. But is that necessarily a good thing when the virus numbers are still going up?